happy with the win?
Yeah, it was one of those games that were a lot of highs and lows, that's for sure, especially the second half. But to beat Manly at any time, you've got to be doing something right, and it was a good, tough win.
Well done.
You did well in this first half. We were surprised the second half, the attack from the Eagles.
Oh, there was some. I suppose there was some circumstances around that. You know, we had a bit of trouble with our interchange, and probably about 20 to go, we'd lost another player in Takarangi. Damaged a hamstring, so we had to shift things around a bit. Benny Ridge had to play a bit in the centres, and we got a little bit lost there. And once they got some momentum, it was hard to stop. But yeah, to fight it back and then hit the front again, it was pleasing.
So overall, happy with your defence, obviously.
Yeah. No, the first half, you know, they threw a lot at us. Second half, you know, that when they got behind the scoreboard, a few passes stuck, and you know, they changed their hand and it paid off for them. You know, I thought if we just could have come up with a turnover on them there when they were starting to ping that ball around, we could have really put the nail into them. But went their way and they got back in the game.
What do you think of the circumstances where you lost Harrison?
Look, that's not really for me to comment, mate. It's a tough one with, you know, there's new rules in place there, and but it was hard on us, you know, to lose a player. You know, for the game, we were down to 3 interchange players on an illegal shot. You know, maybe it's something they need to look at there with an 18th player or something, because it was, especially early in the season. You know, it was hot, and it was on the back of a last week's hot game, and it really damages you when you lose a player off the bench.
And a shame to happen on a special night for him.
Yeah, it was. He was playing really well too at the time. You know, we really missed him.
How is he?
He'll be all right. Like you know, he's copped a knock in the head, but you know, you don't want that to take the gloss off the game. You know, he's had 250 games. He's been knocked out a few times. He'll be right.
Where is he now?
He's here. He's up and around.
Greg, how was it, the confidence of the players that you can stand up to a team and go with it being Mike Manley?
Yeah, it does build a lot. You know, we muscled out you know, pretty much perfect defensive game last week, but we knew it wasn't going to be like that this week, coming up at the class of Manly. And we did the first half, but blew out a little bit in the second half, but just did enough to hold on.
Manly seemed to be a bit shell-shocked, though. They got your defence and the posture you had tonight.
Yeah, we just try to complete in those conditions. That's what wins games, I think. Getting the ball down the other end and you know, trying not to give them too many opportunities on our try line. That's, I guess, was what was happening in the first half. It was back and forward, and that was why no tries were scored, I guess.
Bertie, what do you think of the Harrison incident? We hear you saying he should be sent off.
Oh, mate, I was saying that's so would it even the players up. But oh, mate, that's football. People get hit late. That's rugby league. It's not for me to say. It's either the judiciary to sort out.
The boys, you know, lifted a few notches after that to do with the Harrow.
Yeah, well, we had to. You know, it was always hard to lose a player, especially a player of his standard. You know, he's a regular 80-minute player and really holds them tight middle with his work ethic. And it was disappointed to lose him, but made the other players who come in there, Ryan James and the likes, they really lifted. And I think that, you know, they'll be better players for playing under a bit of duress.
Did you see him at half time, mate? Was he shared when you were in there?
No, we didn't get an opportunity to see him at half time. He was with the doc, I think.
But now how is he now?
Now he's sweet. He's walking around. He's talking to the boys. He's like nothing happened. But
is it enough to keep him out the next week, though, John? An injury like that being concussed?
That's me. The doctors do all the tests. You know, there's protocols in place there. If he passes the test, he'll be right. If he doesn't, yeah, it's pretty set in stone now what you can and can't do.
Can't show that you can play with the expensive sort of game like last week and also get the arm wrestle now? Do you think other teams will take a bit more notice you guys now?
Yeah, well, the more you win, you know, the more you're on display, and it's nice to sneak along, and I think we will. You know, I don't think anyone gave us a chance tonight, so that's a good thing, you know. But you know, you want people ready for you. You know, if that happens, you're doing something right. You know, if clubs, you know, we go to Penrith next week and. It'll be tough down there. You know, we are on one. They put us pretty much out of the semis last year with the win down there, so I've got no doubt they'll be ready for us.
How you looking injury-wise for next week?
Takarangi's got a hammy strain. Not sure the extent of it. Arrow's got the concussion. Outside that, I think we're pretty okay.
And it was quick thinking from me, wasn't it, to spot the drop out like that? It was couldn't take it. I suppose that's what they're paid to do.
Yeah. I think everyone was surprised. At that stage of the game that it sailed over the sideline. Very happy about it though.
So just on the shoulder change incident, would you have been okay if it was you'd be okay, but did you think it possibly was a sin-binning situation where late, behind?
I don't think they do sin bin for that. I don't know. Sin bin's normally the professional foul or cool your heels, so I don't think it's really a sin binable offence.
Greg, you look a bit somber. You've just won a game. Surely you're happy, but was it an exhausting time out there?
Yeah, it was. Losing, like I said before, losing 2 players, it's always hard. We had back rows in the centres, fullbacks in the centres, halfbacks playing fullback. I was playing 5'8". Everyone was swapped around, and we were really just trying to hold on there. We did a lot of work, and I guess coming off last week's game, the 1 o'clock start in the 45-degree heat or whatever it was last week knocked us about, and to do it again, and it was pretty hot out there again tonight. I guess towards the back end of the game, the legs were a little bit weary.
But it's got to give you some confidence. That's a very strong outfit, manuring.
Yeah, it does give us massive confidence. But at the same time, we had confidence before the game. We had confidence in everything we've done in the pre-season. We had confidence in our trials in the first couple of matches we played. So we just got to keep building on this now.
Cardi, about the boys of CC, he was popping conversions from everywhere.
Yeah, he's growing every week. I thought his game tonight was as good as he's played for us. Just his. I suppose his composure. When they were coming to get us, I was looking around the field and he looked as composed as anyone. He's fortunate in the guys that are around him. He's learning from very cool customers, and he was. He set up some field goal opportunities. He took it. He took it when it was on. I thought he made some really good decisions.
You're saying Harrow had he was in Disneyland before. Are you planning anything special for him tonight?
I'm going to be in bed in half an hour, I'd say.
Were you planning something special?
Were we? Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Not that I know of.
Yeah, okay.
You never know.
Thanks, Woody.